where I didn't have my freaking hand in front of the mic area because I don't have my mic on today. Because I didn't feel like it. Just like I didn't feel like recording this video. But, you know what I'm saying? I do have my goal. And I would like to accomplish it. I don't want the thing to stop me from accomplishing it to be just me being lazy. Now, if actual unforeseen events were to occur, that's a different story. I'm not going to be tripping off of that. But if it's just me not feeling like it and that's what stopped me from meeting my goal, that's a different vibe. It's a different vibe. So, yeah, man, I'm back. Just watching a little YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, still, day 1562, and I still don't know what to say when I turn this thing on. Oh, I wrote a poem yesterday. I haven't wrote in a long time. And it was a poem to poetry. It was interesting because, I stopped doing that. I stopped making that the forefront of my life. I was using poetry as like, I don't know. Well, I do know. I was using poetry as a means to an end. I thought that I can make it lucrative, whether it's writing books, performing, whatever the case may be. I thought I was going to make money off of it. I turned my first love into a job. And when I didn't get paid what I wanted to, I quit. But I thought, you know what, I'm good with that. Like, if I never do anything with my poetry ever again, I'm okay with that. As far as like performing it, at least I'll say. If I had opportunity to turn it into a book, I'd still be open to that. If I had the opportunity to turn it into music, I'd be open to that. But I wasn't going to make it the forefront. I wasn't going to pursue it. So it would be more or less like if an opportunity came to me, I wouldn't fight it along those lines. But the performing and all that stuff, I was over it because it didn't yield the fruit I want. And I was thinking like, you know what, I'm good. Like, if I never live life with that being a part of it, I'm fine. I'm good. I just want to move on and I want to do things that are going to work for me. And so I put it down for a long time. And, I'll do little things here and there, but it's not like how I used to. And yeah, I thought I was okay with that. And then, like, last night, I was watching something. I forgot what it was, but it, like, triggered that, like, are you really okay with not writing anymore? Or was that just a defense mechanism to protect you because you were tired of being disappointed? And I guess, once I started to write, I seen that I still have a certain level of attachment to said thing. And yeah, man, woo, yeah. I mean, like, I was writing and things were just coming to me, words that I really felt, and I was crying and everything. It was intense, man. I don't know if I'm going to pick it back up. I don't know what it would look like for me to pick it back up, but I know that I basically feel like I will always have a connection to poetry in some way. I feel like poetry is life. Like, it's in me, it's in my bones, it's in life. And I don't have to do dramatic things to push it away just because, like I said, I couldn't utilize it for what I wanted to utilize it for. It's there. I have to accept it's there and let it show up in the ways that it needs to show up. And that's different for me. Like I said, I don't know fully what that's going to look like long term, but I know what it started off yesterday as. What it looks like. What? Whatever, man. I took the first step, and where it goes from there, whatever. I'm not looking to put it at the forefront of my life like I did before. I'm, cool on that aspect, but who knows, man? Anything's possible. Like I said, I didn't even know that I still felt the way I felt. So who's to say? But yeah, I just realized there was a lot of disappointment and also love still for it. And so I don't know. I just have to accept that it's always going to be a part of me in some way, even if it's not in the ways I thought it would be. So thought I'd share that. It's pretty cool. It's called trust the fall. So, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll share it. Maybe I never will. I'm just happy enough that I wrote it, that I still have the gift and or abilities, and I enjoyed it. It was a pleasant enough experience. But yeah, so that happened. I said yesterday, that was literally last night. But yeah. So that's pretty cool. There's that. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't really feel like recording. I say that's anyways, I say that I feel like often, and I don't. I really don't be feeling like it. I don't be excited. Like I am, but I am not. Because once again, the ideas don't be ideaing like I want them to, as far as what I want to do on camera. You know what I mean? And stuff. So, anyways, bruh. I'm showing up still. I still really want to do that, and I will do it. I will fight. I will fight with all my might to make sure that I give it my best shot to complete that goal. One video per week for a year. And this is going to be 28 right here. Video number 28 out of 52. So, I'm out here. I'm trying and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't really know. Like I said, I be having so many thoughts. I think about the world. I think about which I've shared before, the state of the world. I didn't go in depth, but just like how I feel about it. It feels weird, like I said, and it's getting weirder, but it's also pushing me to just be present, to make the best of what I have while I have it, because I don't know how long things will be the way they are, good or bad. So just be present, enjoy yourself, allow myself to feel, because sometimes I have a real bad tendency to I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to feel sad. However, in order for me to be happy, I have to feel those feelings because they work hand in hand with my happiness. The only way that I can experience true joy is to experience the pain, the authenticity. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, them words. Oh, it came like this and it popped me in the mouth. But I have to feel things authentically. I have to let them flow through me. I have to let the good and the bad reside. And I have to respect both sides because they play into each other. I don't know if that made sense, but I said it. So, yeah. So yeah, I be thinking about that, I be thinking about some other things, like maybe doing some story times. But then I get on the camera and I don't want to say nothing. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, the one, I think you got like two-ish story times from me. But I got more stuff. I got more, more things in the tank. And I just, mannequin challenge. You know what I mean? My brain freezes or I freeze. And, or I just don't be having the courage to just do it, man. Commit to the bit, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it, I think. We'll see. Well, anywho, guys, like I said, I was just checking in with myself once again, outwardly on a public platform. So I did my check-in for the week. We're going to see how it goes from here. I'm still going to see about the editing. I had it in the last 2 videos, so hopefully we can keep up with that. But once again, like I said, I don't do trials and tribulations willingly. So if it gets too hard, you won't see it on this video. But I'm going to try. You know what I mean? I'm going to try. That's all I could say. Anywho, guys, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great week. If you're not, once again, I hope these videos cheer you up, man. Shoot. So, anywho, I'm going to skedaddle and get on out of here. Yep. With that being said, love ya. Take care of yourselves. Mm, bye.